Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Haley. So today I want to do like my all-time top favorite Morphe brushes, and quick disclaimer, I'm not like sponsored by them or anything. I just truly use these on a daily basis on my clients. I just think that they're really good quality for the price that you can get them at. And yeah, I pretty much have a brush for like every single thing that you would need to use for your face. But these are the brushes I literally use in like all my tutorials. You can go back and like watch my tutorials. I literally use all these brushes. So you're gonna see like they're pretty well loved, and I didn't clean them for this video. I probably should have, but I didn't. But hey, you know that I actually use them. But yeah, so I just wanna go through and show you like each of my favorite brushes from each category. And yeah, if you wanna see my top favorite Morphe brushes, then just keep watching. So I want to start out with the face, of course, and I have two favorite like foundation brushes, and of course the first one is the Morphe M439, and it just looks like this, and it's pretty dense and it's more of a rounded top. So this is just perfect for blending out foundation. It doesn't leave those streaky marks, so if I'm not using my beauty blender or the L'Oreal sponge, I'm using this brush. And yeah, I just think it's really good for foundation. And then the next brush I used to use for foundation, but now I use to blend in like cream products or like illuminizers or primers, and that is the Morphe G6. But this is also really good for foundation, so if you prefer a more flat top than like the rounded one, you can totally go for this one and blend out your foundation just as good. And this, yeah, like I said, it's the Morphe G6, so it's just like a flat top brush, kabuki brush. And it's really good for like, you know, pressing in foundation, getting the full coverage that you want, or you can use it for cream products like I said. So then for like setting underneath the eyes or brushing away powder or putting powder where I want it, because I do have dry skin so I don't usually put it all over my face, I will use the Morphe E48. And like you see, it's like the tapered, so it's like perfect for like if you bake under your eyes and then you need to brush it away, or if you just want to set under your eyes and not bake. This is the perfect brush for that. You could probably use this for other things too, but that's just what I use it for. But yeah, this again is the Morphe E48. And then for contour, I like to use the M523. And I just got this year, so I haven't had it in my collection forever, but it is what I use now. I did buy another like contouring brush, but this is still my all-time favorite, so that's why this is in this video and not that one. But again, this is the M523. It's just, as you can see, it's really thin right here. It's not too fluffy, and so you can get a really nice contour with this. It fits right in your cheekbones, and this is what I use in all my tutorials. But yeah, so I just think this is perfect for contour and getting those cheekbones really nice. Moving on to bronzer, my favorite bronzer brush from Morphe is the Morphe M527. And the reason why I picked this up is because I saw on Pinterest like people were like comparing some MAC brushes to Morphe brushes, like which ones are dupes and something like that. And there was a MAC brush, I'm not sure of the number, but they say that this one is like a dupe for it, and I just think it's like a really big bronzer brush. So yeah, if you want to get like really disperse the product more in one area, not just concentrate it, this is a good product for that. So yeah, this is what I use for bronzer. Again, this is the M527, and it's pretty big, as you can see. You can get you know, your bronzer in a large amount of area, and I just think it looks perfect, especially for summertime. If you want that bronzy glow, it's like perfect just to dust it on, and it makes it go, you know, it makes you spend less time on your bronzer because it's like a couple of swipes and you're done. And then for blush, I've literally only been using this. This is the only blush brush I use, but I can say that. This is the Morphe E4. So it looks like this. I use this literally every day. This is the only blush brush that I use that I have. I think it's just perfect because it's that angled shape, and so you can, it perfectly fits on the apples of your cheeks and you brush back. It's perfect. Again, I'll have all the prices either on the screen or linked down below, so you know the prices of everything. And I'll also have all the brushes linked down below, so you can find everything that I'm talking about today. But this is the Morphe E4. So I used to have the M501, which I still have it, but this has been replaced by that. And this is the M510. So this is what I use for highlight. It's just like perfect for highlighting the cheekbones. Yeah, so this is what I've been using for highlight, and I really enjoy it. So now moving on to the eyes category. That's all I have for face. So now moving on to eyes. Let's start off with some blending brushes. So the first blending brush that I really ever got, and what I think is like my holy grail blending brush, would be the M441. and it just looks like this. It's just a really long, you know, fluffy blending brush, perfect for putting that first transition color. Just perfect for blending out everything once you're done, like putting the shadows on. You just want to blend them together, blend it out. This is perfect for that. This is what I use for like if there's like a harsh line like I need to blend out, or when you do more of these sharp edges like this and you need to blend out that line so it's not just like a harsh line. This is what I use for that. And this is a Morphe E27, and I recently added this to my collection, but I've been using this like every single day when I get ready. It's definitely part of my top favorite Morphe brushes. So again, this is the Morphe E27, and it looks like this. Next, what I think, this is the brush, if you don't buy any of these brushes and you just need one good blending brush, I think this is the one that you need to get. And this is the Morphe R38, and this is part of the Rose Gold collection. But I really like this brush. This is literally perfect for getting right in the crease, or if you want to blend, you know, above your crease like I have, you can do it either way. So like you can use transition shade, if you want to build up that color, you can use this. Or if you want to get right there in the socket, you can do that with this brush because it has more of that tapered end, whereas the M441 is not tapered, it's just round. I don't know if you'll be able to tell the difference, but this one is more tapered at the end, so it allows you to get more in the crease. Okay, so for the M430, this is what I like to use for the outer crease, outer half of my eye. I want to do like this cut crease, kind of like I have today, and I want to blend the product into the shadow that I have on the inner part of my lid. This is literally perfect for that because it just fits so nicely on the outer half of the eye. So I really recommend this for if you want to do like cut creases and stuff. I definitely recommend this brush. And then for like packing on color on the lid, like pressed pigments, shimmer shadows, like Makeup Geek foiled shadows, this is the brush that I use, and this is the Morphe M224. And I believe this is like $2, $3, which is crazy. It's just this, I know you can't tell, but it's actually orange, but I have product on it, so you can't really tell. But again, this is the Morphe M224, and this is perfect for packing on those shimmer shadows right in the crease. And you can even carve out the crease with this brush because it has that rounded tip. So yeah, I think this is a no-brainer considering it's only $2 or $3. And then for actually carving out the crease, like how I did today, I used this brush. And this is the Morphe M421. So it's this tiny little brush, and it's rounded just like the other one. So it's basically just a really tiny version of that brush I just talked about. And this is what I use to carve out the crease to get those nice cut creases. This is what I use for that, and it's perfect. And again, I don't think this one was that much either, but again, I'll have all the prices up here so you can see. So this was the Morphe M421. And then for the inner corner where I put the sparkly, you know, around the inner corner to brighten everything up, this is the brush I use. This is the only brush I use pretty much for that. And this is the Morphe E18 brush. And so yeah, it's just like perfect little rounded tip there, as you can see. So it makes it really easy to get right there in your inner corner, and this is my favorite brush for that. And now getting down to the last two brushes, this is what I use to smoke up my lower lash line. So this is the Morphe 169. I believe this is like $2 or $3 as well. And yeah, if you just want to smoke out your lower lash line and don't want to put like liner down there, this is what I use every day. And so that is how I got this look today with the M169. And then if you want to make that like you have a liner, you know, really close to your lash line, but you don't want to actually put like a harsh liner on your lash line and use like a shadow, I go in with the Morphe M432 brush, and it's just like this really nice defined edge, as you can see. So it allows you to get really close up to your lash line to really smoke it out and make it, you know, really give you that glam, smoky look. So yeah, I really recommend this brush as well. And that is my last brush for this video. And that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. So these are all my top favorite Morphe brushes. If you have any Morphe brushes that I didn't mention that are your favorites, please leave them down below, because I love trying out new brushes and seeing like which ones are better, which one works better to achieve that flawless look that everyone wants. So yeah. Please leave those down below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you guys can see my other videos, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!